Hey guys, welcome back to the garden. It's been a very, very hot few days here in Nebraska. It's been up in the high 90s the past few days. Last time I looked at the temperature, it was about 93 out here. It is hot. But earlier I came out here and I trimmed some of my flowers and gave them to my mom. Gave a little bit more room to other stuff to get light too. These flowers aren't doing so well because of the tomato that's on them, but they're all clumped up and they're doing worse than the ones over there. The ones over there are actually getting taller than these ones, but they haven't bloomed yet. It's cooler to sit over here in the pond right now. But this video is to talk about some of my experiences and mistakes. So yesterday I found a little hole in my trench where I didn't know what it was, and so I started watering my trench, and I was sitting there watching it, and what we have around here in Nebraska called locusts, some people call them cicadas, it flew in there. And I saw it, and so I'm like, alright, I can't have that, because I noticed the day before that my tomato plant right underneath or above the hole was starting to look sick. So I figured that bug was in there eating the roots. So yesterday I filled up the trench, and I just kept on filling it up until it got to that hole, and it went in there, and it took a lot of water to fill up that hole. I imagine it went in there pretty deep, and I never saw anything come back out once I filled it up. And once the water got level in it and it quit filling it up, I put some rocks in it to block it out. And today, this plant that it was looking pretty sick, it's looking a little bit greener. But it's this guy he's still not looking too well because he doesn't have too many leaves on it, but this was the one that was the culprit of a bug eating its roots, and it's already bounced back after just one day. So that I'm pretty happy with that. These cucumbers are doing pretty good. Better down there than over here because it's sloped that way, so the water likes to stay there rather than there. Here's those flowers I was talking about. Sunflowers are doing really good. I'm gonna have to look up how to harvest them, and so I can get the seeds from them and roast them and make my own sunflower seeds. And another thing I want to talk about is my sprinkler right here. So there is downsides and upsides to using a sprinkler like I am right now. So right now it is providing more water to everything on the surface area of the ground, and that will lead to more weeds growing in your garden. But it helps by keeping your garden a little bit cooler on these hot days like today. And today it's just so hot. I've been running this thing for about half an hour just in the same spot, just because it's so hot and they need water. But yeah, there's upsides and downsides to using a sprinkler, and I would definitely prefer to just hand water them, but it's just so much better because they will like a little bit cooler temperatures sometimes when you start to water. And just sometimes they don't need water, they just need cooler temperatures. Got the zucchini going pretty good. I harvested a gourd the other day, and I don't have any plans for them really, so I think I'm just going to turn them into bird houses and feeders because the birds keep coming in the garden and stealing all the worms out of the compost pile and the pond area right now. And I don't need the worms in this area, but the worms are good for your garden and especially your compost because it aerates the soil and allows better air, or for the plants to get air to the roots, and it just helps decompose the stuff in the compost. And my last thing that I want to talk about is my bamboo. So this bamboo, after my last video, I decided to plant it outside. And I've had it upstairs for over a year now, almost 2 years I would say. And this is just a little cutting that I took. I have the mother plant upstairs that I will be leaving inside. But my mistake was I did not acclimate this plant to the hot, direct sunlight even when I should have. So, as you can see here, the leaves aren't actually green anymore. They're white due to sun bleaching. They still feel like regular leaves, so they're not dying off like they normally would. And you can see on the underside, they're still green, except for where the sun can get to them. But it's got new leaves coming out right there that weren't there when I had it inside, so I think it'll be fine. It'll just be stunted for a little bit, but it'll bounce back, I'm pretty sure. I thought about putting it in the, like, right there, but I wasn't sure. I mean, you can put these things in just plain water and they will survive. That's actually how, like, when you take a cutting, you put it in the water and let it sit there, and you can see the roots come out on it, and that's when you know to plant it. I'm actually going to turn that one off and start the trench. Get that going. Also, with this guy, since it's new, I like to fill up a cup and I pour the water on it to make sure it gets water until the roots can grow out on themselves a little bit more. Yeah, the garden's doing pretty good. Still gonna have to wait a while before I can get some pond liner for the pond. But another thing, I was kind of tricked about these plants. These pepper plants look like jalapeno pepper plants, but they're not. I didn't realize it until today when me and my dad were talking about them. We do have jalapeno plants in there, but these ones, you can see, are long and slim. And I remembered that me and my brother, I went with him to go get his plants for his garden, and he had bought some, and he was didn't really want the full pack of these ones that are actually called Holy Moly peppers. So I got like a 6-pack or 4-pack or something like that. I don't know, and he took one of them, and he has one in his garden, and I have the rest here. So we'll have to see what those do. But yeah, I need to do some more trimming of, I think, this tomato plant right here, because these peppers aren't getting as much sun as they should. Maybe those flowers some more too. It's a nice picture of those flowers right there. Yeah, not too much has changed in the garden. These tomatoes are coming in pretty nicely. Nice turning orange. If we come around here, the okra's doing real nice still. Got one coming on right there. Got another one on that plant. Yeah, garden's doing pretty good. We got another tomato turning orange there. My big boy tomato over here is doing pretty good. Just starting to turn today. Pretty happy about that one. And I hope you guys learned just like I did from my mistakes and just stuff that's happened that I've seen. So, yeah. I hope you guys can take that from what I've learned and use that in your own gardens, and I hope that helps. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.